Hello everyone, welcome to Opportunity Attacks. This is episode 32 of our D&D actual play of Keep on the Borderlands. If this is your first time tuning in, you may want to start in episode 1 for context. The link is in the description below. Please like and subscribe so you will know when our next episode will be uploaded. If you've made it this far, I salute your dedication. I think it's time for a real quick update to freshen you up on the story. The heroes went to Olka to help their old mentor Bernard, who was having goblin problems. They tracked the goblins down to an abandoned building in the middle of the woods, which they were headquartered out of. After killing all the goblins, they found a note on the goblin leader. The note was instructing them to disrupt trade with Olka and the Keep on the Borderlands. After reporting their success to Bernard, they then went back to the Keep to tell someone about this note. They spoke with Talbot, the captain of the Keep on the Borderlands, who informed them they were also having similar problems with the road connecting the Keep and the towns of Kvothe and Aquitani. These two towns were in dire need of food due to this trade deficit. Talbot hired the heroes to escort a caravan to both Aquitani and Kvothe. The heroes made it to Aquitani and delivered their goods. Making their way back to the Keep, they stopped at the town of Kvothe and met a priest of Ogma named Livi. In his library, they found the remains of a Volo's guide. Inside of it was a map of the local area. They then went back to the Keep and celebrated the festival of green grass. Not sure of where to go next, the heroes consulted their newfound map, on which they noticed a strange location deep in the woods, labeled as the Caves of Chaos. They then left to investigate this mysterious location. When they got there, they found a huge canyon with a waterfall and stream running down the middle. The walls of the canyon are dotted with caves, and the area appears to be teeming with goblinoids. They entered the closest cave and killed an entire tribe of goblins and an ogre. The neighboring tribe of hobgoblins came down and investigated the carnage, while the heroes hid. The heroes were able to piece together that there is some sort of truce between the goblinoid tribes. They then retreated from the caves to report what they have found. First to Livi and Kvothe, then to Talbot, the captain of the Keep. Talbot also mentioned that somebody named Pascal from Silvery Moon is coming to meet the heroes in about a week. They then went back to the Caves of Chaos and killed an entire tribe of kobolds. They then infiltrated the hobgoblins' lair, killing the entire tribe and saving a few human captives. They left the Caves of Chaos and were met by a messenger who told them that Aquitani was burned to the ground by a little fire people. They then went to Aquitani and found a superstitious Uthgard tribe at the base of the mountain. They then assisted Francisco in killing the fire people in the mine and a fire snake, who appeared to be summoned. Then the heroes went back to the Keep. The Red Wizards came back from the Great Worm Cave and set up a Thayan enclave outside the Keep. The heroes then went to Olka to help Bernard locate their stolen woodworking equipment. They crafted a plan to catch the axe thieves. The axes magically flew away into a strange glade, and down a hole in a large tree, where they entered a strange new realm. They followed the axes to a fairy village, where the fairies claimed that they were trying to protect their village from Olka's logging. They came to an agreement to stop stealing the axes. Then the heroes saved the fairies from a giant toad. The heroes left the Feywild and learned that 15 days had passed, even though they were only gone for a few hours. They went back to the Keep, where Conrad the Red Wizard asked for a meeting with the heroes. He said there's a mysterious, powerful magical item in the area, and he will make them rich if they bring it to him. They then went to Kvothe and met with Pascal the Harper, who also offered to pay them handsomely if they bring the magic item to him. The heroes then went back to the Caves of Chaos, where they entered one of the orc caves, killing the entire tribe. Then they went to the neighboring cave and killed another orc tribe. The heroes then went back to Kvothe, where they discovered the town was attacked by lizard folk. They then went to investigate a strange location in the bog via boat with Alden, the leader of the town of Lullaby. The heroes found a small mesa in the middle of the bog. On top of it was an ancient ruined keep, like the Keep on the Borderlands. They discovered a tunnel system under the keep in the mesa. Inside of a sealed room, there were a handful of ancient letters, which were written right after the fall of the ancient Nethril Empire, 1,830 years ago. The letters were from the Keep on the Borderlands and told the chaotic environment after Karsus' folly. It mentioned that they found a mythaler, and were planning on moving it to the Caves of Chaos. The heroes now think they know the magic item that they're looking for. They then proceeded to kill the entire lizardman colony. They then went back to Kvothe, right after the town was attacked by bugbears and gnolls. They followed their tracks to another abandoned keep in the Lurkwood, and then back to the Caves of Chaos, where they killed an entire tribe of bugbears and saved 7 human captives. Then they fled the Caves of Chaos and made their way back to Kvothe, where they found out the keep had been poisoned. They returned to the Caves of Chaos and discovered a giant guarding the path to the Gnoll Cave. They then decided to investigate the secret passage in the Bugbear's Cave. It led to the neighboring Minotaur's Cave, which turned out to be a labyrinth with strange traps and puzzles. They killed the Minotaur. The heroes capture and interrogate a Gnoll who tells them that the Mythaler is in the highest cave in the Caves of Chaos. They left the Minotaur Cave to find Livi walking through the canyon looking for the heroes. They then killed the giant. Alright, so really what you were doing is discussing what you were planning on doing. Livi seems, Livi says, so, and he was also describing, you know, how the brewer basically left his cart kind of near the entrance, he left it near the entrance of this trail that we found you coming on. He says, we've been looking for him for a long time. Now, we have suspect...
This is the last time we saw him, and I give him the rundown of the last time we ended up seeing the brewer and us escorting him to Aquatani.
Oh, the exact time and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we never got him all the way. We just got him to the other side of the forest. He said he could make his way from there. So.
Yeah. He says, we're trying to bring him to justice, if anything. So basically, well, a day before you were escorting him to Aquatani, well, the whole entire keep on the Borderlands had a horrible illness. People were vomiting. We kind of think we linked it back to the beer because, and the only reason we know this is because there's only a few people that don't drink. Delano being one, and he's an old man. Of course, he would have died. You know, multiple people have died though. It's not good, especially, you know, multiple people on watch, which is not good.
Describe this sickness to me.
He does. He says, well, so it's intense vomiting, intense diarrhea, and in these times, diarrhea will kill you. That's an actual deadly disease.
Dehydration.
Yeah, exactly. And then it can lead to kind of a I don't know. So with older, sicker people, they will actually vomit blood, but that's pretty much what it did. If you survived, he said, most people that survived 2 days, perfectly fine.
Can I make a medicine check of some kind?
Sure.
Medicine or Arcana, depending on what you think, if it's magical.
I would say medicine.
Okay. That's a 18.
It does sound like a poison. It sounds like, it definitely doesn't sound magical by any means.
Okay.
It sounds like something that, you could put into, especially if you have control of what everybody drinks. That would be a very plausible thing, at least. You're not sure on exactly what it is, but...
Not dysentery?
No, it's not dysentery, no, yeah. And as far as how he describes it, of just the people who drank, had the illness, the people who did not drink, which was very few, did not. And a man named Delano, which apparently you've never met. So...
But
you have infinite, you can remember everything. You've heard that name about 5 or 6 times or so. People have mentioned him passing.
That was the old man in the keep, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just only seen him in passing.
You just saw him in passing. That's pretty much it.
Who all died?
He says Aiden, so that's the...
Don't believe I met him.
That's the cleric of Lathander.
I did meet him.
Yeah, Cleric of Lathander died. The innkeep little lady, halfling, she died. The dwarven quartermaster died. And, of course, Talbot. And he also lists off other people who have died. Those are the people that you knew. Talbot died. The captain. And a lot of kids. Kids and the old. They were the ones who really took the hit. So we're thinking about 1/8 to 1/6 of the population demolished, just in those 2 days. Now we were looking for D'Angelo. D'Angelo is the guy's name, and the guy who you actually did escort and everything. And we're almost certain he has something to do. He left in the middle of the night and right before the illness struck. So, while we're not certain it came from that, or I would guess that it did. Currently...
Did we get beer from him?
No.
Nope, yep. He offered you some.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. He says, what do you think I should be doing here? I am actually needed at the keep, most likely.
What brought you here?
We're trying to find you, and we're trying to find D'Angelo. If we can find him, we need to bring him to justice. I just think it's strange that his cart was... There's even kegs of ale on it still. We didn't even want to touch those. Left right at the entrance to this trail.
Perhaps we'll find him here deeper into the caves. Taken prisoner or such.
Did you just follow his tracks here, or what?
Oh, well, no, this is purely a guess. Also, I've heard you guys, you haven't checked back for a long time. I was guessing you might be dead by now. No offense.
Well, no, he's from the keep. He's not from.
Yeah, he wasn't at Kvothe the last time we were there. Yeah. He was at the keep at the time.
Yeah.
The people at Kvothe would have told him that we'd just been there.
Well, that's only if he's been to Kvothe.
You've also been gone for a long time.
Like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days, yeah.
Well, regardless, isn't a place for you to be here.
That's understandable. I didn't expect a giant, and especially all these goblinoids, this many.
We weren't either until last time.
He says, I'll make sure to escort these men back. These men are from Kvothe, so they're tough guys. We'll...
Yeah, I say you head back, and if you could, you take my horses with you. Take our horses with you.
Are you sure?
Or, I don't know what you want to do with your horse, Drago, but...
Take at least one of the casks of ale with you. I want to test something.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely take
It could be
some
used
of
as evidence.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then, yeah, there's more giants out there coming and going, so definitely watch your step. So you don't get stepped on.
Will do. So, I guess is it a good time for me to leave now, or I don't want to, upset your plans or anything. What are you planning on doing after this?
We were in that
side.
discussion before we saw you.
We're going to finish clearing this place out so there's no more worry.
Yeah, apparently there's more giants coming, so you should probably leave.
More giants?
Yeah.
But
Granted, that one wasn't that hard, but
I mean,
they might be in groups.
Apparently it has something to do with the orange sky.
That is a very ominous thing. And that's, I kind of want to study it a little bit longer. That's kind of what drew me in the area a little bit too.
Do not worry, I'll pass my studies on to you.
I take really good notes, though, but make sure to get those to me.
Perfect memory is the good notes.
Don't die. That's all I have to say, little kid. Don't die, because you have a lot of information on this place.
And by all means, keep searching for the brewer.
Will do. I'm gonna go
elsewhere, and we'll keep an eye out on him for here.
I'm gonna go back to Aquatani, see what's happening there, and go back to Kvothe.
If you could give me just 10 minutes, please. I want to give you something to take with you.
All right.
But actually, does he have a belt on?
Yeah.
May I have your belt for 10 minutes, please?
Sure. He takes off his belt. Okay.
I just sit down and concentrate on it for 10 minutes. Put a sensor in it.
Oh, okay.
Let me explain the boy's got the ability to look through some objects. We've been scattering them around so we can keep an eye on certain places and people.
Why so near the midsection?
I was kind of curious myself. That necklace you're wearing looks kind of nice too.
Not that I don't trust you, but how long and how far can you see me with this magic belt?
For the next 24 hours, as long as you're on the same plane.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Just making sure.
Making sure you're leaving here safely.
Thank you very much. By the way, that book that I let you borrow.
I have it in my bag. Or
Didn't it get wet or some shit?
Yeah, I think it got wet.
yeah, they did. I forgot about that. Like personally, I forgot. Their hail was like,
If you're not done, like you can bring it back later. It's all right.
Not in Durhale's nature to lie. He sends a mental image of what happened to it.
He can see Livi kind of shudders for a moment. It's let's see it. Let's see it here.
Yeah, I give it to him.
He pulls it out. It's still pliable. It's still movable. But yeah, definitely some of the ink, the iron gall, which is what they used to write a long time ago, in a form of ink, has kind of ran a little bit on the vellum, and the vellum's real brittle, kind of, but it's still readable. He says, "This might need recopying."
I can recopy it if I ever get back into town.
He says, "Yep, it's." I'll work on that when I get some time. You have bigger things on your plate right now in comparison to transcribing a book.
Well, I've already finished reading it before that happened, so all of its contents are known to me.
Well, that's good. That's good. I'm sure I can transcribe it from what we've got left. But do you think it's okay if we leave now or take off on the horses right now?
Once my sensor is done, yes.
Okay, excellent. So you finish the sensor deal. He catches up with the rest of you guys. He pokes around in the caves, looks around a little bit, and there we are. What are we?
I handed to him. It's like, make sure you tuck in your shirt so I can still see.
Of course. And are you going to just have him like? What are we doing? How are we approaching the map again?
Well, they're leaving with all of our mounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of them is walking because there's
Except for mine.
several years. So one of them is definitely walking.
Okay. And they're just gonna go that direction? Is what they're gonna?
I guess they could share a horse.
Oh yeah, exactly. They could. But I'm just saying. Are you going to?
2 horses.
I want you to control their movement to a certain degree as far as letting them go. They're waiting for your permission to leave.
Check the.
I'll check
sensor
the sensor
on the. Yeah.
Oh, checking this sensor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one up top.
There is a band of Gnolls currently crossing the deal, going to inspect the giant that's fallen. Total of 4 of them.
Say we can ambush them.
Yeah, we'll meet the Gnolls head on, and you guys can blitz out of here.
We'll take care of the Gnolls while we're taking care of the Gnolls and want you guys to leave.
Right. So there we are. Are we all moving up, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we doing the spell thingy? No?
Spell thingy?
Pass without trace.
Pass without
Plus
trace.
10 to stealth checks.
No, then I'm just going to...
Oh, yeah.
He didn't cast it, so.
Stick there.
Man, you're
There's a
going to
bunch
really
of them
wish
up
you
there.
rolled that, or used it.
Thank you. All right, so where are we ending up heading? Where's our?
Are we headed over to where the secret cave was?
To intercept the Gnolls.
Okay, well, yeah. Where
wanna-
tactically are
I
we?
assume
wanna
they're
hide
gonna-
there.
I assume they're going to try and cross this bridge here.
Okay, and we're gonna obscure this, and we're not gonna go into actual movement
of
because
this.
they're gonna fluidly move, and you're gonna fluidly move. So you're planning on going here, right?
Right.
Except I'm like 30 feet ahead of them all the time.
Well, yeah. We can.
Not quite.
And Livy's gone.
Isn't that the log that broke?
No,
No.
that was the one
That
that
was
was
not
up
there.
Oh, okay. And that's just 3 Gnolls?
There's 4 of them actually.
4, okay.
So
When
yeah.
they get within 60 feet, let me know.
They're within 60 feet. Well, let's see. How far is 20, 40, 60? Okay. And they, of course, what is your guys' hide rolls? Because they are perceiving the entire time, actively perceiving.
I had a 6.
Do we get any advantages for being in bush?
Are you doing your spell or not? Or okay. Yeah. I think that gives you the ability to hide, really,
Yeah,
more
that's-
than anything.
17. And actually,
If you're on the opposite side of the bush, well, actually, I probably would say you can't be seen, but this allows you to see them and shoot. So,
and I was actually going to wait until 2 of them were on the bridge together,
okay.
and then I was going to shoot at them while they were on the bridge.
Okay. That would actually activate combat.
We'll do
I
the
was
same
about to say,
thing.
let me do something real quick.
And what's our hide rolls there? And I'm just going to do one blank
17,
blanket.
16.
They don't
Not at
see any
all.
of us.
Not at all. Not very well.
Well, I had a 6, so.
Oh,
they have a perception of a +3.
Yeah, I think they do have some sort of.
I hope they don't have a wisdom as a +3. That'd be a hell of a wisdom.
No, that's why I don't think they're. All right, and so once they're crossing the bridge, that's basically where you're going to actually take the first shot. So go ahead and give me a first shot. All the Gnolls seem the same.
Let me go first.
Well, if they're. So we're shooting, then.
You get advantage if they do not perceive you.
Oh yeah, I do got
And,
advantage. Thank
well,
God.
You have
I was like,
advantage
God
because
damn.
you're coming from hide and they don't see you, but they're also not aware of you, so you get a crit.
So were we all shooting then?
If I
Oh,
hit.
If
he
you wanted-
decided to, so
I
that's.
might, I mean,
Oh,
I was
and
gonna
I
say
got a
might as
crit
well.
anyway.
They're gonna be that far away.
Is there double crits?
No.
No.
They'll also all make intelligence saving throws.
Piece of shit.
All of them.
All of them.
We have a pass. We have a fail. We have another fail, and we have another fail. We have one pass, and that would be the first guy that passed. And then I'll switch over the music.
I guess I'll go with the first one. I did 32 damage.
Gone. Yeah, he falls right into the water and getting pegged full of 2 arrows, or 1 arrow.
They all take 26 points of damage besides the one that passed.
They all are obliterated. And they all just basically kind of look like they have electric shock therapy and just freeze up for a second and then fall into the water, floating downstream. There is currently no guard at the front of the Gnoll cave.
That's why I say, let me go first. It was.
I never get to use my whole crit stuff.
I know. We'll say that you hit the one that succeeded.
Yeah.
You would have gone first in initiative anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll say you got that one. All right, so where are we heading, guys?
I'll make
Is
sure that
lookout
they.
still up there? Is a lookout still up there?
No, he just said they was down. Make sure that Libby gets on his way.
And he has no problem. He definitely you can, or at least Durhale is able to see that he is well off the map by now.
Okay. Well, taking a look and seeing that there's no guard posted anymore, and considering how many we've killed, we may have mostly cleared out the Gnolls. So I say we go up and try to check out their cave.
Agreed.
I mean,
Well, we know that there's a threat
Yes.
from the Gnoll cave, and yeah, we know
It's
that
probably the
there's...
bugbear they're just trying to shake out. Or not the
Well-
bugbear, the owlbear.
Yeah. Well, the other thing
Man,
is,
they're
we haven't checked this out. I mean,
We
we've
haven't
kind of
yet.
half seen it, but with it being clear, and as much as we've whittled everything down, do we want to take the time to check it out, or do we want to completely wipe out the Gnolls? My only issue is it's so close to the Master's Cave that we may overlap into it, but if we check this one out, maybe we can find the back entrance.
The Gnolls are up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
So
This is so close to this,
we should hit that.
and we haven't checked this out yet, so...
I'm okay with that.
I concur, Doctor.
yeah, if you want to head there, so
Okay.
check that out first.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Keyleth, lead over to that area then.
Acrobatics to. You want to cross the bridge here first and then move?
Why not just cross this bridge up here?
I was going to say, if there's no lookout,
True that.
we don't have any fear of anything. I mean, definitely keep an eye out the entire time.
As we're getting closer to Cloud, Durhale is going to be like sketching it while we're walking.
The big cloud above you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sketch it out there. And of course, currently this is the first time where there's nobody in the canyon.
Yeah.
It's kind of an odd deal. All right, so you walk over, and I'm guessing you're kind of walking with haste. You're not just like dallying around. You're moving.
I'm riding my dogs.
Okay, cool. So the door jamb is has pictures of bats, kind of stylized bats, and stalactites. And basically the whole entire thing is a stylized version of a very large mouth.
Awesome.
Like teeth?
Yeah.
Like sharp teeth?
Yeah, what kind of teeth are we talking?
Sharp, pointy teeth.
Okay. So not inviting.
Not inviting, and not nice round molars. Definitely not a plant eater.
Or an omnivore.
Not an omnivore for sure. We're
It's not big buck teeth.
It's just an opening. It's not a.
it goes in. Yeah, no, there's no door. It's just an opening. And you can see right is immediately when you walk in, there's stairs going down.
Maybe it's the deep.
Right.
I'll walk ahead and check it out.
All right, you continue on down, and you walk for I would say about
No
10
light?
minutes.
Is there no light or anything?
Oh, no light at all. No.
Alright, so I'm walking far enough ahead that any lanterns will
Not see basically them.
see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You walk down for 10 minutes, and the stairs keep going down.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
You're gone for 10 minutes?
I assume that you guys are like following me. I'm just scouting ahead.
Yeah, he's just scouting ahead of the light source. Basically, is what he said he's doing.
Okay.
Wait, unless you guys don't want to go.
No.
Probably best not to separate.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, we're probably about 30 feet behind him.
Okay,
He's
excellent.
just right on the edge of our light.
All right, 20 minutes.
Still
Is this
going
a
down.
straight line?
Straight line going straight down.
It's definitely
Must be
deep.
the deep.
Yeah, it's definitely deep.
30 minutes.
Let's turn back.
Why? If we've gone this far, this might be the back entrance to getting into the Masters,
Or it might lead nowhere at all.
or it could lead to the what Nephilim? No, that's
Mithril.
The Mythaller.
a Mythaller.
The only way I could see to get to the Mythaller was through their cave. And not to mention, they're very large. We would see it by now.
The Mythaller.
Well, maybe it's so deep because it's so large.
We got further to go.
All right. You
Might as
can-
well see what's at the end of this. After we've walked a half an hour down, we're just gonna have to walk a half an hour back up and not know anything.
Yeah. So we might as well follow it for at least a little ways longer. If we
Uh,
don't find anything at the hour mark, that's what we just
Every
turn back.
5 minutes or so, Durhale would check in on Livi.
Mhm.
Every 10 minutes, he'll check up on the sensor up top.
Sensor up top, you're actually seeing it's. Yeah. So as far as the canyon itself, there's one time where a gnoll pokes its head out, goes over to the Master's cavern, and then comes right on back. That's all you've seen as far as action going on here. As far as Livi goes, he's just moving along the trail at a fast pace.
Can there be a chaos die when checking on Libby? That he's not taking a shit or something.
That would be like a D100, but yeah, sure. If you wanna add in the. No, he's just moving along the trail. That's what happens when you spy on your friends.
I'm not spying on him, I'm making sure he gets it out of there.
But if that opportunity does come, then you can put that image in his head.
At 40
and
minutes.
remember it for 30 days.
At 40 minutes,
Teabag him.
you come to a small room. You can see like it stops. The stairs stop and it's flat. It looks like a room's up ahead.
Like I signal y'all to stop.
I don't stop until the light source hits him because I can't see him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be like, nah.
Okay.
Just so that the light source doesn't enter the room is basically what I would.
Okay. Are you continuing on down into
Because
the
I
room?
would see that it would flatten out before we actually got it. What do my half-elf eyes see?
You see a flat plane down below.
17.
Okay. And are we actually entering the room and everything?
Yes.
Okay, you enter the room. There's bats all along the trim. The center is a statue. The statue is of a bottom jaw. Just the bottom jaw. Imagine if you took the bottom jaw of a canine off and just, it's a statue, so it has a little, this is all made out of that weird cement stuff. And of course it's made out of the bottom jaw there. The top part is, okay, yeah. Oh, the top part of it, which is also made of cement, is actually laying on the ground. Just kind of haphazardly on the ground.
Legend check.
I'll take a peek down to see if
How long are we going?
that far.
How many minutes?
Not minutes. I mean, like literally this far.
Oh, okay. No, you don't. You
And I can just see that the staircase keeps going.
keep going.
Well, I'll go back and call them into the room.
Okay.
Thought we were.
They are in the room.
So I was like, what was the circle
Religion
in the middle of
check.
the room?
Statue with
Go ahead.
the lower jaw of a canine. And the upper jaw is just sitting off in the corner, and then there's stylized bats on the wall.
18.
18. You're guessing this has to do with some sort of deity? It doesn't really ring a bell. This one is there's symbol doesn't make it, any of the major gods or minor gods of the Nethril Empire. That doesn't mean that that's of the Nethril Empire. Of course, there's a bunch of smaller groups and tribes in all sorts of places, so it could very well be some sort of.
Arcana check?
Oh, you can. That's more to see if it is magical or if it has magical properties. But no, it doesn't seem to have any sort of magical properties. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
It was 14.
The what do they call that? The jaw, the upper jaw can be placed on top of the lower jaw. That's pretty much. Oh, what do we do?
Mandible?
Yeah, mandible.
Yeah.
Mandible's the lower part.
Yeah.
I put it back together.
You do?
Why not?
Okay.
It might help him reformulate his thoughts.
Just don't give it a health
That's a
potion,
whole
okay,
picture.
Darhill?
You put the top part back on. Nothing seems to happen.
Nature check to see where this jaw comes from?
You would definitely say it's canine.
Okay.
Some sort of wolf of some sort, maybe. So yeah, and then there's the stairs leading down.
Wolf and bats.
I'm going to
Vampires and werewolves.
investigate the statue. Just out of curiosity.
Okay.
Because I will probably roll horribly on this. I did roll horribly. That is... Where's my investigate? That's an 8.
Okay.
For what?
Investigate the statue to see if I can find anything on
You're
it.
kind of more mesmerized by the fact that it's made out of little tiny rocks somehow stuck together magically.
Oh, wait, how did you lift the other part, by the way?
Well, yeah, how
It's
big
not-
was it?
Oh, it's not that big. This
Oh,
thing's.
okay.
Oh, you could probably grab it with your. It's probably a foot long. It's a
Okay.
small little deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like
The
it was a
pedestal
large
itself is
cement-
probably bigger. Yeah.
I was
No,
thinking
yeah.
it was like a
this-
large cement, like top
No.
half of a skull, so it's just like.
He let me pick it up, so I wasn't going to say anything.
You have a high strength. So yeah, there we
I
are.
don't think it's that high though.
Which direction are we going?
Well, we should probably
Downward.
continue down. Yeah, see where it goes.
All right.
So how long have we been traveling? Like
40 minutes is
40
what you've been.
okay.
You go down for just 1 minute, and you come to a major collapse. Just a major collapse. There's boulders everywhere. The stairs themselves have crumbled. The ceiling has crumbled. It's completely crumbled apart.
Does the ceiling above us look like it is stable or
Looks like it's
cracking
stable.
or
Give me a check for that, actually.
natural 20 gives me a 21.
Okay, excellent. You would say that, so, and what you're gauging on the fact that when did this happen? That's more of, because if it happened yesterday, you have a problem. If it happened 1,000 years ago, you're probably good for another day, This happened a long time ago, from just the looks of it. You can see if the settle, all the
Things have had time
dust
to erode.
has settled. Yeah, everything. And yeah, exactly. This is
Almost
Perfectly
perfectly. They
fine.
stopped digging.
But it is definitely a broken staircase. It is a collapsed tunnel. That's
So
what
it's full cave in.
It's a cave-in, 100% cave-in.
Can someone get through there? Can you see beyond it?
Are we wanting to like
No.
pull boulders out and stuff, or?
Negative.
Yeah, I'm curious as to how deep. I mean, I'm not gonna like dig through it, but I'll
Yeah.
pull a couple out
Pull a
just
couple.
to see if
As soon
there's
as you
something
start
beyond it.
doing so, I advise against that.
It's only a few boulders. I'm not gonna dig the whole thing out.
No. I strongly
I'm going
disadvise
back up
against that.
here.
But it looks like it's the backup then. If you're afraid,
and a couple boulders could give way.
I'm small. It's hard to hit me. I'm hardy.
No, it's not about how small you are. It's about how
Why are you guys arguing about it?
cave-ins
Apparently.
work.
Well, then
And
stand
my character
back.
did, in fact,
I
yawn.
pointed at the ceiling and was like, "See, it's stable
I'll
enough."
stand back if you can give me 40 minutes.
We found out what we came to look for. It's a dead end, so let's go back up.
Fine.
All right, everybody. Sorry for the interruption here. This is one of 2 times in this whole entire freaking game where I actually lost audio-video. Now, I only lost, I believe, about an hour, I think. My other one, it's going to be in about 3 episodes. I lost only a half hour. I don't really feel too bad about that. And I really don't feel too bad about this one because I can cut straight to the chase, and I'm just going to go ahead in less than a minute actually describe exactly what happened. It's very simple, it's very mundane, and I think it's not a bad thing that you're missing out on it. So what ended up happening was they left this dead end and then attacked the Gnoll Cave. Went inside, and of course this is the entrance right here of the Gnoll Cave. They went into and had a little battle in the very entrance area. Then of course they went down this staircase and went to this room over here and fought a few gnolls. This is over here is a storeroom, I believe. And then they went down this hallway to this main large chamber there. Now, basically where the audio video is going to start is going to be as Toby is walking out to the end of the room, he gets a spell cast upon him. I believe it's Curse is what it is. Can't remember exactly, but I believe it's Curse. But basically, now is where we're starting with the basically near the end of the Gnoll Cave. There's apparently like 2 more rooms left, and there's another room over here that they have not gone in yet. So, yeah, once again, incredibly sorry for the audio video problems. I think I'm doing pretty good as far as how many hours I did get. But anyway, thank you for letting me interrupt there, and enjoy. Where are we planning on, as far as it's Keyleth's turn? Go ahead and do where are we planning on moving there?
Right behind you.
Are you able to make it?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. You go behind him and you're able to see into the
Double
room.
move, and I'm going to shoot her. Shoot her. Okay, so from there, can I see him?
From my angle, no.
I
but
wouldn't say quite from. You might want to move up a square to.
You'd have to
I
triple
can't.
move.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
To
yeah.
shoot.
All right. So there we are. Now we're gonna go to.
Ready in action to where I can see.
Okay.
Something.
And you didn't double move or anything. Okay.
He did. He had to.
I double moved and then.
He
got
dashed
that
as his
dash
bonus.
as a bonus.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
Move
can't ready
dash.
because you bonused.
Oh, that is. Yeah. Okay.
All right. There we go. So now it's gonna go to the to Keyleth Derhail's turn.
Well, I can
You mean to where I can see inside the room?
double move. Ready.
No.
I can't move dash ready.
Because it takes a bonus action to ready in action. Your
Yeah, I
bonus
know.
action is a dash.
So if I just do a regular double move and then ready.
No, okay, so you have to have
Ready
an
action isn't
It
a
costs
bonus
your action, bonus action, and reaction to ready in action.
Okay.
It's massive.
Gotcha.
All 3 of them make an intelligence saving throw.
So for the main lady, got a 14.
That'll fail.
The other guy fail, and natural 20 for this guy.
Uh, 13. So 25 points of damage, and he'll take half of 12.
So each of them get, she said 25?
Yes.
So 25, that would take this one down completely. This one, the Gnoll Priestess is standing firm right there.
Concentration saving throw.
Yes.
Oh, I get a Constitution on...
Concentration.
Oh,
saving
concentration.
Which
Oh,
is
yeah. Yeah, very
Constitution.
natural 20. Doing good on that one there.
throw. And because some of them have survived this time, they have disadvantage on all saving throws, actually, which
Oh,
concentration is, till
Uh-huh.
the end of your next turn.
Oh, fail. That was a 5. All right. So you all of a sudden feel your energy kind of come back to you. And you,
Okay, that works, I guess.
there we are. All right. Going to...
Get in there. I can do some damage.
I'm going to have to spend my entire round moving in there.
All right. It is Noel's turn. So basically...
I would have moved out of the way, by the way.
Okay, you're moving out of the way.
If I had
All
any
right.
movement left.
Nope.
No?
I'm
Okay.
gonna put you right there.
All right. Never mind.
They're waiting, but we're gonna.
I was going to say, there's more in the room.
There,
Fuck
yeah.
it.
It's 20-foot radius.
Oh, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty much a fireball, but with psychic damage.
So 15. So I had one.
15 or higher passes.
Let's see if they have a intelligence -2. No, they both fail. What is theirs?
It's the same 25 damage.
25 damage. All right, that is just enough. And the two Gnolls, you can see their hands just kind of fall down on both sides with ready actions ready for you. So there we go.
Yeah, I think the 20-foot ended just before. Good God.
So as far as the two remainder,
Wait, where did you center it at?
Her. Like right behind her.
Behind her. So
yeah, you're good. As long as it's a radius, not a
Yeah, it's a radius.
circumference. There we go. So yeah, she's gonna cast blindness, deafness on you. Go ahead and give me a wisdom, I believe it is.
Me?
Yeah.
I pass.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's either, I'm pretty sure it's wisdom, and I pass that.
Yeah. No problem at all. Okay. So that was that. This guy gets and you've alerted the people in this room. And we have one bow attack at you, and that's going to be at Toby. Misses. She already went. And now a larger Gnoll comes out of the side here. Let's see how. Right up there. Another one. Flanks behind it with a bow. And another one flanks it behind with a bow also. And they also have a spear on their back. There we go. And then those did double moves, running down the hallway, barking at you, and just got to you. There we go. Going back to the top, or going to Toby, who's at the bottom.
I guess I'll rage. And I'll attack the one next to him. I'll make a reckless swing. That's a 22 to hit.
Excellent.
Yeah. 9 points, or... No, 11 points of damage on the first attack. Second attack, because I forgot I had a second attack. Probably misses on a 14.
Oh yeah, misses on 14.
Okay. That's all I can do.
All right. And what was the total damage again? I'm sorry. First attack.
11.
11. Okay, excellent. All right.
Going to go blue right there.
All right, there we go. And now it's back to the top with Tipperton.
Oh, damn it. You had to do that.
Me? They're still adjacent to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I just moved in between so that way I can threaten both of them.
I know.
Oh, you're going to do an AoE. My bad. Oh, well.
Do it anyway.
Okay, so I will just go ahead and shoot at the... I'll make my first attack at the one in the front.
This is why you need to make a piercing a spell, so that way it can penetrate targets in a line.
27 to hit.
27 hits.
Uh, 11 damage.
Yep.
To the front guy. Still
11.
there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's still there, and he's actually he can tell he's a little bit beefier than the other ones.
All right. Well, I'll make my second attack against him.
2.
I take it 11 misses.
11 does miss.
Okay, and I'll use Horde Breaker on the one behind him.
All right.
21.
21 hits.
Max damage. 12 damage.
12 damage. Excellent. All right. So there we go, and then it would be, of course, Keyleth's turn. Keyleth's turn.
Which one are you attacking?
The front one. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Damage.
18 damage. It is still there.
Don't you have 2 attacks yet, or no?
Do I?
No,
Yeah.
rogues don't even get
I
a
was
second
gonna say.
attack.
Really?
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Well, I just
okay.
get so much extra damage anyway.
That's gonna be new for me.
There we
I
go.
would have read that one.
All right. So then, of course, it's Durhale's turn.
I'll have her make an intelligence saving throw. Just a
15 base. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any negatives. All
She
right.
passes.
There we are. So a pass going back up to the top with, or no, going to the Gnolls' turn. Gnolls' turn. Okay, so what am I gonna do? We're gonna try it again. Blindness, deafness. See if we can get a.
It's an intelligence or wisdom, because this one will matter.
Yeah, this one will matter.
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
I believe it's wisdom. Almost everything's wisdom, it seems.
When does blindness occur?
Ooh, no! It is a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say
gonna
that one's
say,
a
okay.
physical.
Wow.
That's physical.
Well, I got a 16 last time, so
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
this time's only a 9.
Okay, a 9. Yeah, all of a sudden you just blip out. Your vision just completely blanks out.
Without vision, my magic is useless.
She knows you're a caster.
Just start flinging fireballs everywhere.
No, I have to see it.
Oh, I know. I was just joking.
That's the problem.
Let's see.
What else does that do? Just
Toby did.
disadvantage for.
It makes
A
it
lot
so
of
it's-
things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a disadvantage on everything. It's. So yeah, we're gonna gang up on Toby.
Oh dear God, that's not even a con. That's permanent for a whole minute. I mean, you do get a save every round. Glad you drop cast that shit. That would have sucked.
In that one.
It's gonna take an action. It's gonna take an action surge, and it's gonna try to attack you again.
Yeah, that hit.
Yeah, 20 something.
That definitely hits.
Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah.
you are rolling with advantage, right? Because I did reckless last round.
Oh no, I didn't. Okay, there we go.
Just
okay.
to be fair.
Well, there we go. Then it
His
didn't use
first
its
roll was
action
a
surge.
natural
Then
one.
technically,
Well,
but it'll do it. It'll do it a second time, just
You
so
just
because
take
I
that
did
as a-
did say that I'm going to do it. That's going to be my next roll for that. So 12,
So both hit.
17. to hit.
17 hits me.
So that'd be two hits on you. And those are
I need the pencil. You really should have more than one pencil.
a total of 19 damage from both hits.
How were they split? Because if they're odds, or well, one would be an odd then. I guess. So.
Yeah, one would be an odd. There we go. So that would be all the that one. All right.
He said one of them had a bow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they have a spear also, but they don't have shields, so they are shieldless, which makes their AC lower.
But he had a bow out.
Yeah, exactly. He can swap it out.
Yeah,
with his-
it
was
doesn't
just-
even count as an
was
action
just
or
bringing-
movement.
Yeah, so we're gonna
He's
go ahead
bringing
and
it
try right there. Loot that bow
Because
so hard.
you got right in his face. I was
16.
just saying.
16 hits me on the dot.
7 damage. We're gonna have a bow going at Keyleth.
With advantage. Or no, not Keyleth.
16.
Hit.
16 hits. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. No, 7. 7 damage to you. And then, of course, we have one more bow, and this one's going at Durhale's the only person I can see, really.
With
A miss.
advantage. So I'm
And a
blind.
miss. Yeah. There we are. That's all I can do, and that goes to Toby's turn.
I'll attack, and I'll do it reckless again. Wow, 13, 13. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, God. Damn, now I'm rolling low. This sucks. All right, 4 plus 5, so 9 damage. Second attack. 1, that's 1. How many times can I reroll ones? Once?
Yeah,
Okay.
Once.
2 ones in a row. That's ouch. But that it comes out to a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
And you killed him.
Oh, okay.
You got him.
Oh,
See-
I guess I didn't determine. It was the big guy.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
assuming you were
sorry.
going after the big guy.
I forgot
Yeah,
that.
he had 1 hit point left. You club him across the way he falls, hits the corner there and slumps down
And I
as blood
roar.
spatters on the floor.
And I roar. I yell at the one that's right next to me.
And he looks frightened as much as a dog can look frightened. Going back to the top is Tipperton. Tipperton's turn.
Start with the first one. $21.
21 is
10
Nope.
damage.
oh yeah, that definitely hits. 10 damage, excellent. Which one is this at?
The first one.
First one? That one's taken down.
Really?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, right, that
And I
damage.
will shoot the second one with Horde Breaker. 24.
Excellent.
7 damage. And then I'll use my second attack on him.
All right.
$21 to hit.
21 hits.
And 12 damage.
12, excellent. Excellent. It looks really badly hurt, but it is still standing.
Oh, shit, I forgot to.
There we go. Going to Keyleth's turn.
Shoot at the same last guy there. Miss. I missed.
Okay, missed. Going to Durhale's turn.
I have a quick question.
Uh-huh.
On.
I mean, unless it's 10.
I'm blind.
Because I'm now blind, but I do have a perfect memory, would I be able to tell where I'm going?
Well, you get to make your con
Perfect
save right
memory,
now,
sure,
At the
but
end of
that's
my
gonna
turn.
either close
Yeah,
your eyes
so-
and try to navigate.
Yeah, as
somewhere.
far as navigation, if you had that and then automatic which way of north is, if you had both of those two
I do.
things, I could say that you can walk. However, you'd have to count steps almost.
Yeah.
So,
Half speed.
yeah, half speed. We'll let you go.
Okay.
Of course, you don't know where anything is, and you're going to bump into people.
Yeah,
and anything
I'm just
that's
trying
moved.
to not wander
Yeah.
aimlessly is the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, that's the.
So I'll move back this way.
All right, you bump into Keyleth, and you bump into, and they kind of
I mean, we can kinda
move
guide
you.
you.
Yeah, kind of mosey out of your way. You run into him. You don't bump into him.
I was going to grab
What are you doing?
And I take out my spear and I just hunker down like this. And I have my spear pointed out.
The
Right at the wall.
He doesn't know.
so it's apparently the dog thing is. It looks like it's trying to talk to you. It's going rah, 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 in its language, and it's apparently trying to speak to Toby. Is what it's trying to do.
Which one, the bitch?
Yeah. No.
The big
I
one?
like that I can say that.
Oh, I was gonna say it can't see me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess I can't see you.
I mean, I guess I could try to.
And at the end of my turn, Constitution saving throw. That's 2 or 3. Yeah. That's a 2.
All right.
We're
There
just
we
gonna
go. So
either one would have failed.
and then, of course, it's goes to their turn. Cornered. So they're gonna.
If you legitimately ask me, I say
No, really. If you're fumbling around like that.
I'm blind.
Is this genetic? No, I'm kidding.
No, wait. Blindness, deafness is both, ain't it?
No, it's one or the
It's
other.
one or the other.
Yeah, no, that'd be
You choose.
insane. Oh
That
my
would
god.
be, yeah. Sensory deprivation tank. is what they
Oh
call it.
man, it might drive you insane.
All right, so
I
just
can't
sitting there
see.
Did they get your eyes then? I didn't see. Like I didn't see anyone stab you.
No. She did this.
all right, so
The big one?
it's gonna go right here.
That's all I'm gonna do for turns.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah.
That's way too long of a conversation, especially with Durhale
It's a
stuttering.
10-minute conversation and a 2-minute fight.
Yeah.
And it's going to cast Guiding Bolt on you.
Oh god damn it. If it's an attack roll, it gets well, it's a melee attack roll. Never mind. Or is it all?
Make a ranged spell attack is what it's
That
called.
was
Well,
the wimpiest
I'm
roll ever.
curious if it gives you advantage.
Flick of the wrist, is it that?
I need to know if
Yes,
it's
I'm pretty
range.
sure.
Setting down the die, as it's called.
If that's legal, then I'm just gonna learn how to land right on 20.
All right, so total of 14,
Melee attack rolls.
Melee attacks with advantage. For her.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
17 hits.
Actually, no, it just says attack rolls against you.
Yeah. Okay, then it would be any attack roll then.
Total of 14 damage, so do I have to
Okay, what kind of damage is this?
Radiant.
Okay, so how much? You said 14?
14,
Okay.
yeah.
You mangy bitch! Haha! Because it's relevant to what she is. And you can't get angry at me because it's not a curse word at that point.
And
a
then,
title.
It's just a definition.
It is.
and then, of course, it's Toby's turn.
Well, since she moved up to me, I'm going to attack her. I'm going to move over to her. All reckless.
She likes you then.
It's 21 to hit. I'm hoping that hits her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Golly, what's these ones today? 6 plus 5, so 11 on the first attack. Second attack was almost a 20. As a 25 to hit. Again, more ones. And that is 11 points of damage.
All right, so what's the total there on both of those?
I don't remember what I did on my first one. I think it was 11 both times.
Okay.
Or wait, no. 9 on the shit. I don't remember what my first
We'll go with
damage
11 on
was.
both. 40.
47.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, I was gonna bark at her. Never mind.
I mean, you still could.
Is she actually like massive compared to the other ones?
She's bigger than all of them, yeah. She's
Oh.
even bigger than the males.
Okay, well, since I was running at her, I guess I'll just like thrust the great sword into her torso,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of pin her to the ground. I don't know what to do with the second attack. Just maybe kick her in the shin.
That's depending to the
Well,
ground.
and now that you mentioned the shin, because you haven't, she's been standing behind a fire. She actually has one, and it's strange. You actually noticed this since you mentioned. So one of her feet is a bird claw, and the other is a hoof. Hoof.
Okay, well maybe I won't kick her then, because that's. I
you
see
did
that and
notice
it's just
that.
like I'm like, oh, that's weird. Okay, but she's dead and she's limp.
Yep.
Okay, are you better?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You
No,
are.
it's not
No, it
concentration.
is
Oh, yeah, yeah.
1 minute
Duration of
duration.
1 minute.
It's
Yeah.
duration of 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, I don't think I can help you then.
Back to the top. Tipperton.
Oh, if I still have movement, actually, fuck it. I'll stay in the hallway because I don't want him to get past me.
I will
I can't see. I can't telepathy either, so I'm having to.
Coming
make a
over.
shot here.
Yeah. Oh, nice catch.
That's that hand-eye coordination from all that gaming.
2014.
Yeah, that's what the hand-eye coordination is from.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. You take him down. He falls down to the ground.
Alright, and I'll use my second attack and then shoot the one back in the corner.
Excellent.
Did he do anything last round?
No.
Yes, he shot at me
Okay.
and,
yeah.
and missed, even with advantage.
15 to hit.
he
Rolled a
missed
7
a
and an
blind man.
Yeah, pretty fucking horrible archer.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
6 damage.
Had 1 hit point left. He falls down to the ground, and then silence. To a certain degree.
They're all dead. Are you better yet?
No, I can't see.
Just lend him your dog.
Yeah, it isn't gonna be good if he's blinded. He can't see. He's not gonna be able to follow us around. This ain't gonna work.
It should pass.
All right, so where are we going?
Searching down the hallway, make sure there's none down there.
So you search the end of the hall and you see a door.
Is there a dinosaur?
I'm gonna try to use my spear as like a walking stick as I hear them going down the hall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah,
much
I mean,
the
you're
one
not
thing
gonna
you can
leave,
see,
yeah.
how you can hack this is having one of those sensors.
10 minutes. I'm not gonna wait that
No,
long
I
while
don't
he
think
does
that
that.
will work. Actually, because I use my senses
In the thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay. So yeah, you come to a door.
I open it.
You open it. All right. So inside of this one is crude, battered furniture decorates this lair. A fire gutters in the hearth on the southeastern wall.
I'm just gonna remain blind for the entire 10 minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
thankfully.
I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. So I was thinking 10 checks, but done 4 so far.
Do you want to check any of the other rooms?
Just let me know.
Oh, I
when's a
mean,
minute.
if the rooms doesn't have an enemy,
No,
in it,
there's
go
no
back
enemy.
and check all
Yeah.
the rooms and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna check this one.
Yeah.
but I
Okay.
mean-
You see
Excellent.
me doing this with my spear after coming back.
And you know to kind of step over it a little
Probably
bit, or
sit down, man, before you walk into fire.
I would feel.
All right. So which room are we searching
I would
here?
feel the flames.
True, but what if you trip?
Would you?
I said I tripped over the fire.
Oh, okay.
Looking around.
Well, what was the number?
4.
Why don't you go
Oh,
sit by
well, I mean,
the
you're
fire
still-
and stay warm?
So each
What
of
was-
these are beddings.
What was the DC
A 9
for?
technically, so I didn't.
The DC for?
The blindness.
14.
It was, I believe, 14, 13. 13 is what it
13.
was.
I got fucking 12.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna periodically do it 10 times when I'm pretty sure it's what.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. And it would, by the time anybody walked around and did
Yeah.
anything, it would just go away eventually, and you would, come back. So beside each of these little beds, you find little piles of things like teeth, sharp sticks, and cool-looking rocks, and then of course there's coins in each of them. They apparently each have accumulated a few coins. So as far as are you going to pick up all the coins? I'm guessing. And these are silver pieces. So you have a total of 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 silver pieces total. Those are by the common beds over here. And that is anybody doing any searching of any other rooms?
I can't.
So which
Well,
one
now
do
you
you search?
can. I would say you're just by the time one search check would that would be done.
What rooms has he searched?
You guys have opened this door. That's all.
That's it. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I'll search that. Yeah. If he's back to seeing, then I'll do that.
I can see again.
Oh my God.
As a
That's a
presence
12.
enters your mind. Instead
Or
of
wait, no. Right.
fucking-
Is it investigation? So that's a 13.
13. Excellent.
I rolled a 20, but I have disadvantage. Totally bullshit.
Instead of stuttering, you actually hear me say, like, I can see again.
That's good. So is this does this happen? Like, normally? Because I don't think it's ever happened before.
Spellcasters do have quite a few spells under their repertoire. I wouldn't imagine that robbing me of my sight wouldn't be one of them.
Well, at least it came back. I mean, really, really horrible.
I could feel the spell take effect, so I knew it wouldn't be. It would only be temporary. I just didn't know how long.
Well,
So
hold on. Try never to have that happen to me.
Yes.
So in this room right here, and further inspection, there is basically a little shrine on this table. It just kind of looked like a collection of things, really, just kind of placed in an order. In the center is a statue with a It's basically like a hand with claws on it. In the center is kind of crudely made out of wood, and around it are little objects. A lot of them are found. It looks like there is a little kind of golden statuette that's about this big and worth a pretty good amount of gold. I'll tell you the amount that it's actually worth and everything and how much you can get with it. But little golden statuette. There is a nice little weird-shaped rock that's like a quartz-type rock thing. And then in the other is a very familiar object, a cylindrical-like...
Key.
Yeah, I found it.
So, yeah. Well, it might go to a different door. Who knows at this point? But yeah, I'm definitely
try
grab
it
that.
on the other one.
Yeah.
As far as on this table, you find a total of 55 gold pieces.
Good.
Boss horde.
Yeah.
And there's still one room you have not touched.
So, who's gonna search those rooms?
I will take my own opportunity to investigate the walls here and over there, and this one.
Give me intelligence checks for each. Let's start here.
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Or, I mean, no, I mean, we know.
Let me get investigation
yeah,
is intelligence, actually.
It is.
That's fine.
That works out. Damn.
I didn't really specify which one, but
I said this one first. That's
okay.
what I said.
That one will be a 26.
26. As you're searching around the edges, you find the outline of a door that looks like it's hasn't been open a lot, really. This doesn't appear to have been opened in a while, it looks like. But yeah, you find a secret door. It is... What part of the door that's right here.
That wasn't there before.
Going there.
I found a door.
That wasn't there before.
Well, obviously it's secret.
I think it's more magic.
Sure.
My keen eyes have seen that.
I have keener eyes.
Apparently not, Mr. Blindy.
I was blind for a whole minute. Leave me alone.
Blind longer than me.
And now let's...
He's an
and we've
ass.
got one more. Are you going to check each?
I give you the feeling of what being blind really means.
And you just get a blank. It's just like you not thinking of anything.
Yeah.
You're just like...
He's like, oh.
I mean, does it really think anyway? But I mean... all right, for the next one.
Let's do this one.
Not as great. That'll be a 12.
Okay. Going to number 47 over there. I left the labels on these rooms.
That one be pretty good. That's a 25.
25. Excellent. Nothing there.
I didn't specify this room because we haven't discovered
Yeah, you haven't
it.
opened it yet. Who's going to open that
There's
door?
a door.
Yeah. I'm not going to open
And
the
I'm
door.
over here actually keeping an eye on the entrance.
I sneak
Suppose
up
that's
on him
what
and
I
put a
would do
bag
as
over his
well.
head. He's like, who's blind now? Oh, I'm sorry.
Who is your master?
Yeah.
There's actually something else that I didn't mention. In here, you
Device.
found a loose flagstone. Behind it, let's see, is 200 copper and a silver ingot worth 50 silver pieces.
Who found that?
I did.
Actually, technically, you did
Oh.
first.
Booyah.
You did get a 13, actually.
Damn.
How much was the silver ingot worth?
50
50.
silver.
Ingots are 50 pounds.
There we are. All right. Are we checking out door or room
Oh,
number
no.
48?
No. Well, I mean, it
They're
depends on if
heavy.
it's silver versus
Ingots
gold.
are
but yeah.
heavy.
Gold ingots hella are.
Yeah.
Dense metal.
I'm not opening the door. Get me away from that.
I'll go open the door.
Thank you.
All right. You open the door. Inside is...
Puppies.
It's a grenade on a string.
Suddenly,
It's locked.
I try to pick it with my sword. Mainly just break it.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm rolling to attack the door.
well, you roll with disadvantage to pick it.
I know.
Remember?
Well, well, I said I pick it with my sword as in I'm just breaking it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage. So, can I just hack at this door till it breaks? Unless something's going to attack me.
That's no
So,
big deal. No,
okay.
yeah, you're
I
fine.
just beat at it.
So
I
yeah,
wonder if I
you
have
eventually
spells
knock
for
it down, you kick it down, and you're inside. This is another storeroom
Me and
for
Tipperton
sure.
share a glance. It's just like,
Ah, they're all dead.
We can hear.
Oh,
we can hear you
yeah.
hacking it away.
Yeah.
At something.
Check that door.
You inside is the inviting odor of ale and this. How is that inviting? The inviting odor of ale suffuses this room from from barrels stamped with a maker's mark of the.
Maker's mark.
Yeah, maker's mark of the keep. It has a keep on it. Otherwise, this chamber is cluttered with provisions and assortment of weapons, including a long sword and a set of others in red leather scabbards. And others in a red leather scabbard. There's apparently one in a red leather scabbard.
So yeah, those are called scabards.
I'm going to. Is there an open cask?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just dip my mug in there.
Hold on. You do realize we just had a sickened brew up at the keep, right?
Yeah, but that was the other brew, not this stuff.
Let me test it first before you drink it.
Okay, go ahead. Test. Here, I just gave him the mug. Like, here, drink it. Test it.
How many swords were there?
Let's see here. There is a weapons and armor include one long sword. Yeah, that was very inaccurate. 5 battle axes.
Jesus.
No, the longsword was in a red sheath.
Yeah, red scabbard there. Yeah, we have
Well, I can't carry all that.
one
so.
longbow, 5 quivers of arrows.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm taking one. I have like 2 arrows left. I had 7 arrows to begin with.
It says 30 in each quiver.
30.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
packed
that's
quiver.
it's just
So
a
we don't have to
number.
worry.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about arrows again.
So 5 times 30, you're set for a long time.
Okay, well, I take like 5 of them.
Take all 5 of the 3 quivers.
You only
Or
have like
yeah.
5 arrows? Like, give you some more arrows.
No, that's the thing. I only had
I've got-
7 to begin with.
I've got like 70.
Apparently, there's also there's a lot of provisions too. There's a lot of edible food here.
Okay.
First, I smell the ale.
How many battle axes?
It seems strong. It seems particularly strong.
I go to smell it just like he does, except I sip it right when I do.
You sip it, and it doesn't taste like the exact same one as you had before. We'll give you a check. It's just I don't really know what you'd call this. I guess just a intelligence. It'd be a history or something.
This is not Constitution.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not a constitution.
This is not a save.
Animal handling? So
No.
I can know what kind of... Oh. Intel is just straight 14.
A straight 14. All right, so this is what they call a condensed beer, or in today's way, an ice beer. Ice beer. So how you make ice beer is you freeze it, and then it condenses the ice on the top, and then you skim that off, just making it a little stronger is all it is. It's actually
Get
just
the water out of it.
Yeah, just take a little water out of it. So this is an ice beer, which sounds today horrible, today it's a very low class beer, but back in the day, man, they went to some trouble. That means
freeze things.
Yeah, well, they're up
They
north,
really
you
did, yeah.
can do this. This is an iced beer, which
you should try it. This is pretty good. As I keep drinking
and it
more of
doesn't seem to be bad.
Okay.
It also seems to be old. I mean, this has been sitting. It's been through at least a winter.
Fermented.
So
Yeah. I keep drinking it. I finished my mug.
Yeah.
How many battle axes? 5?
5.
I cannot carry all
Tell
this
them about
weaponry.
the
I am
battle
already maxed out on weaponry. I have a great sword,
I'm gonna
a hand axe, 9
investigate this
javelins,
room.
a
Okay.
longbow, a glaive. I can't carry any more weapons.
9.
You check how
No.
many quivers?
What was there? 5? I'll just take 1. Like I'm set. That's me at like over 100 arrows, I think.
I mean, you just want
I'm just taking like 5 arrows. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need anything.
I'm
Put
not
me
gonna-
back up to 7.
I'm not gonna take it out of that. I'll just take it out of what I got.
Okay. Yeah, I don't plan on shooting. That's just for when you guys are shooting. I'm like, I want to do it too.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
I'm just gonna yell down the hallway. There's food and ale, and it's not bad.
Now, the Gnoll we interrogated said that there was a passage to
Yeah,
get up to
probably
there.
the secret
We don't
door
know
over
yet.
there.
yeah,
But he
Yeah.
found it over here. But me
Yeah.
and you don't know yet.
this one's right here. Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh, wait, what is that blue thing?
there's
Barrel
a
of water.
barrel of water.
Oh, is it clean water?
You haven't checked it out, but you go
I
over.
wash
and-
my hands in it.
Yeah. No, it seems like
not
drinking
now.
water. Yeah.
I get the blood off of me in it.
Well, if it looks like it's nobody's coming up and they're saying there's food back there, I'm gonna go back there and check out the food.
Okay, yeah, it's perfectly good food.
It's not human, is it?
No, not at all. This is actually human-made food is what it is.
Human-made. Okay,
Provisions,
yeah.
like salted
made of
meats
human
and
food.
It's like, no, it is humans, but it tastes wonderful.
Yeah.
tastes a little like chicken.
Man, this
but-
chef is great.
So yeah, how are we still checking our Livi and all those?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that there is another giant that has come into the ravine.
I relay that to the group.
Well, let's go kill it.
Let's go do our job.
Thank you for watching Keep on the Borderlands. Once again, please like and subscribe to Opportunity Attacks so you never miss an episode.